Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we did win our Holy War against the Fatimids down here for the Duchy of Alexandria, which we've given to Duke Macbeth here, who now considers himself a powerful vassal and wants to be on the council, but he also likes us because we granted him a whole bunch of titles, so hopefully he won't cause us any problems. We did get a independence faction, though, that presented us with its demands during the course of this war. I think mostly because I didn't actually lose a battle, but I lost quite a few troops in a battle that we won, thanks to admittedly some mismanagement on my part, but anyway, they presented their demands, so we're fighting against our Duchess of Sicily and the Prince Archbishop, I think, of Benevento down here, and also the Duke of Cornwall, so we obviously need to do something about this. We're sending our troops up there, which is where I assume their main army has gone. Though we are losing a lot of ticking war score from not having sieged anything of theirs. Let's see, maybe we should go down here and just siege something before we send the rest of our troops up. Maybe even their capital, actually. Yeah, I think we might even be able to assault this with the number of troops we have. So if we just drop off here, assault this quickly, and then head up, that should make sure that nothing goes terribly wrong here. How much threat did we pick up from our conquest of Alexandria? A lot, actually. 27%. Okay. Our truce with Brittany is about to expire. We could go to war with them again. And our chaplain has succeeded in his mission. So we have almost all of Jerusalem converted. Okay, so there is an army here from Foggia. You are attacking, I assume, the revolt. Theodorus of Scotland's revolts were to revoke Foggia? I have no idea what's going on here. Did we previously own this? Anyway, we'll just land our troops and attack this army and hopefully siege the top holding. Reverse our ticking war score. Yeah, they have 3,000 there. Surely they have more, though. There it is. They've landed on our capital, actually. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we're attacking into the hills. But I think we have plenty of numbers to make it work. Oh, wait a second here. Just remembered I have hired holy orders in this army. Let's disband those. It's actually only 400, so not a huge deal. But they won't fight fellow Christians, so they wouldn't have helped us in this battle. Also, we don't need to pay for them. Oh, and he captured the Earl here, which I guess is okay. We'll quickly assault this. As soon as the autosave finishes. Our grandson, Michael, needs an education. We'll get him something martial related. Okay, so that should make it so that we aren't losing a huge amount of ticking war score while we get our army up here so that we can fight their main force. Let's land a couple of counties away, so that we have time to regain morale on the march over there. The craftsmen that you funded a couple of years ago have returned to tell you of their success. With your support, they were able to set up their business, and it's now one of the most profitable enterprises in Strathern. So we gain 100 gold in extra city tax there. Sounds pretty good. Only the one city here we're getting tax from. But hey, it's all positive, I suppose. We're actually getting a bit more gold from the Grand Mayor of Sinai now, almost up to 70 gold from them. Let's check on their trade posts down here. Yeah, they're expanding quite nicely down there, that's good. Let's see, we've only got one trade post here from whatever Merchant Republic you're from. In Syria, I guess, okay. Who else is competing here? Ancona. I'm just considering the possibility of declaring embargo wars on people to get rid of some of the trade posts from other merchant republics in our territory, but I don't think any of that would help out Sinai too much. They still have a lot of adjacent land here they can build posts in. So maybe we'll look at that later. Oh, did I order my fleet to come up here? I did. We're just going to wait for that. Not quite sure why we're losing so much money now. We're probably paying retinue upkeep, actually. Yeah, okay. Lost some retinue in that assault, so it's reinforcing. I assume. Can they reinforce on boats, actually? Well, if they're costing me that much money, I have to assume that they are reinforcing. Okay, so we need a commander. Yeah, I think we'll appoint... Do we want to appoint Andrew? I think it's time we maybe started trying to get somebody else elected, because Andrew's getting a bit old. Second choice here is Prince Patrick, who's even older. Well, Andrew's winning by a wide margin, so if we switch our vote to somebody else, we can maybe see about how many people we can persuade to change their votes, if any. Let's sort by age here. Want somebody relatively young. Will anyone vote for our daughter? Probably not. Our nephew Constantine is a possibility. He's a decent character. Alright, I guess he's actually going to be our choice. See if anybody wants to follow our lead there. And do we want to appoint Andrew as commander? I guess we will. Alright, so let's march on our capital into the hills again, but I think we have the numbers to win it easily enough. Possibly should have tried to avoid a river crossing. But that's okay. Alright, so I guess we'll follow and fight them again. Probably heading up here. Actually retreating up to Orkney. In which case I'll actually let them go and then come back, so that I can just attack them into the hills instead of crossing a strait into also hills. The world is a dangerous place, and DB's plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill your daughter Margaret. Okay, well she's off in wherever you live. But I guess it's worrying nonetheless. Alright, easy battle again. We'll follow and keep fighting. They do have another army down here in Wales. Oh, and England has attacked over Cornwall. There's your war over Devon. So we have to end this quickly, I think, or else kill England's army. Or else we risk losing Cornwall here. We do have enough troops to fight England pretty easily, so maybe we'll just do that. Fortunately, we still have our boats raised. Alright, why don't you stay where you are? We'll send the boats around to pick you up. We'll land over here. We'll fight this army. Oh, they've just got more troops down there. 13k now. Let's see. Can we see whose troops we don't have raised, if anybody? The Knights Templar won't help us. We don't have Lancaster, East Anglia. Alexandria can give us 1300 now. I don't think we can gain much from doing that. Let's disband and re-raise our domain troops, though. Get a few thousand more out of that. You will march over here. You get on the boats, stop by here to pick them up. Peace offer from the revolt. White peace. I think a white peace is exactly as good for us as actually winning, so like I think we get to actually imprison these people. I may be wrong about this, but let's do it anyway. I guess we don't get to imprison them, but that does save us the trouble of having to fight England, and we definitely get to keep hold of Cornwall. He's the leader of a plot which allows us to imprison him, but I don't think we just have righteous imprisonment on all of the revolt leaders. Okay, so maybe we should have pressed it to 100%, but this way is more convenient anyway, so I don't really mind. Alright, so Aquitaine is still in their revolt. Oh, I guess we should have paid more attention to that warning about people plotting to kill poor Margaret here, because she has been murdered. Wait a second. Margaret Dunbar was murdered on the orders of Margaret Dunbar. I assume a different Margaret Dunbar, right? There's got to be other people called Margaret Dunbar in our family. I still have this set from looking for a person to give that duchy to, so let's clear all of these. I need to find out what happened here. Okay. Queen of Galicia, I have to assume it was her. She's also a kinslayer now, which is appropriate, I guess. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. The wife of our vassal king. So I don't know if that removes any... No, it wouldn't remove any alliances, I think. Who was she married to again? Just somebody in his court, I guess. Alright. That's fine. Well, that's not fine, obviously. We're extremely saddened by the tragic and untimely death of our beloved daughter. But we need to appoint a new steward. We could appoint Andrew, but we did just appoint him commander, so that would prevent him leading armies. I know we have at least one vassal who thinks they should be on the council. Apparently it is just the one. But he wouldn't be a very good steward. So I guess we'll just appoint our Duke of Lothian. Have him collect taxes for us. Our income seems to be down. I guess we lost some loot here when we were being sieged. That's fine. There were some more characters joining the defensive pact against us. Let's just check this out. We have Leon and just you down there. Okay. Nothing we need to worry about in that case. So our truce with the Fatimids is going to be up in about 8 more years. Is there any chance we could kill you? Get another war done down here? Sooner rather than later? We'll give it a try. Seems unlikely. Our Duke of Lothian, our new steward, claims that the Bishop of St. Andrews is attempting to promote vile heresies. Let's just keep that to ourselves. I doubt we care what the Bishop of St. Andrews is doing. So if we can't do that, I think we no longer have a truce with England. Yeah, so we can declare war on them anyway. And our Duke of Lothian is now happier. We definitely don't need to work on his opinion. Check out factions, no factions, that's good. So, our King of Jerusalem is going to come of age pretty soon. And we do know that he's our most powerful vassal. Let's see, we should be able to get an opinion bonus with him by offering to educate him. Which he will agree to. So we hopefully won't need to work on his opinion with our Chancellor. I guess we'll go to the Grand Mayor of Sinai. Okay then. There's a very large revolt against the Seljuks here. That's interesting. We could, if we wanted to, take the opportunity to take some land from them, but I'm not sure if we really care about that. What are the adjacent duchies here? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get a whole duchy in Tripoli here. They do have the whole duchy of Damascus? No, they don't have this county. Yeah, if we didn't get a whole duchy, then I don't really know if that's worth doing. I think we'll just probably look at declaring war on England in that case. Let's see if we already have any handy claimants to any duchies. We do have a claimant to a duchy, but I don't think we can grant land to women yet. And I don't think we actually have any de jure claims at this point. We only have whole duchies. We can see about inviting a claimant, maybe. Again, can't grant you any land, unfortunately. Any claimants here? There is a claimant, okay. And it's even a strong claim on the duchy, which is even better. Okay. We'll invite him to court. We'll grant him the county of Athol. Do we want to do this right now? Is there good reason to wait? I guess we could wait for our threat to tick down a bit. Let me just set you a special interest for the moment. Our kinsman Gilbert needs a focus. We'll go for thrift, I guess. Oh, and somebody else as well. Did we not just do this? Did I not click the button? I guess not. Let's see then, we do have England in the defensive pact, so we'd end up fighting these other characters as well. But I don't really see that being an issue. How strong are you? 8,000? I don't think we need to worry about that. You down here? Definitely not a problem. Yeah, let's just ignore it and declare anyway. So we'll give him this. will declare war for his claim on the duchy. We will have Aquitaine on our side, though of course they do have their revolt, so they may not actually help us, and we will be fighting the other pact members. The council is unanimously in favour. Let's do it. Alright, so we are going to have to wait until the next episode to actually get this war started, because we're just about out of time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.